is Austin, and this is Cam. They are not related, but share some things in common. They both stand over 6 feet tall, and their friends and acquaintances often describe them as good people and reasonably fishy. They've fished some of the wildest waters on the planet, and they've gone after and caught some pretty ferocious fish.
Oh yeah.
Recently, however, they heard a legendary tale about a fish, nay, a beast, from the North Country. A twisted tale somewhere between factual and far-fetched.
Did you get the stringer?
Oh yeah. Yeah, buddy.
But when you hear a story about a beastly fish like this, you can't unhear it. Perhaps it's the human condition, mankind's innate curiosity. Or perhaps it's the $800 we offered them. Whatever the reason, they bit.
Dude, can you believe we're headed across the country to go catch this thing?
We're gonna make history books, brother.
I'm stoked to be here. I'm excited, but are you freaking kidding me? Rainbow-colored scales?
Really, dude? Rainbow trout?
Elephant trunk for nose? Claws? 10-inch fangs?
The ocean used to cover the whole entire world at one point, I hear.
Have you even heard the real story? Let me tell you.
The year was 1868. It was a hot August night in Swan Valley, Idaho. An old-timer was crossing the Snake River. Keep in mind, old-timer in the 1800s meant like 32, but anywho, as they said back then, we don't know where the old-timer was headed, but we do know what happened next. From beneath the surface of the water, what looked like an elephant's trunk began to emerge, spouting water as it rose. Next came a head, a massive head, the size of a bathtub, with a single horn and long, razor-sharp fangs. Now, if this were me, I'd have been in Montana by now, long gone, but the old-timer kept watching. Folks were built different back then, I guess, or maybe he just froze. I don't know. Either way, the more the old-timer watched, the stranger and scarier things got. The beast hauled itself onto the bank of the river. It had wings on its back. It had rainbow-colored scales along its torso. Its tail was made of tough, dry scales like a gator's. As it came onto land, it began spewing green poison from its mouth. It could have also been expired guacamole. We don't know. Everyone from then's dead. But I digress. Finally, the old-timer found his wits and his pistol, and he fired a shot at the beast, hitting him right in the eye. Now the monster is angry and blind partially. So it rears up, still spitting that deadly guacamole, and the old-timer fires another shot. This one hits the beast square in the belly. Down it goes. Dead. The old-timer's elated. But this is the 1800s. There's no Instagram. There's no cell phone camera to document his kill, so he rushes back to convince some men to help him drag the massive beast into town and himself into the history books, and he does. And when he returned to the riverbank, the old-timer, his posse, found nothing but a trail of fluorescent green blood leading back into the river. The beast was gone. Or was he? You know, they say snakes don't die till sundown. Perhaps that applied to the monster too. The only thing we know for certain is that Swan Valley is never the same.
Cam, you sounded just like Jimmy Kimmel.
Austin and Cam are traveling to eastern Idaho to chase the elusive and possibly fictitious Swan Valley Monster. Was the old-timer high on laudanum, drunk on whiskey, or just full of malarkey? We may never know, but they're going to retrace his steps and find out if there's something to this story.
He can be anywhere in here.
If there's something out there, they're the ones to catch it. But how are they going to catch it on a fly?
Dang, howdy.
Generally speaking,
going?
everyone knows apex river predators, arapaima, tigerfish and giant trevally need massive amounts of protein to survive. But what about a monster? That's exactly what Austin and Cam are trying to figure out.
Hey bud, you got something like this, but way bigger and on steroids?
They're going to need to consult an expert, a true master of the ancient art of fly tying, Mr. Blaine Chocolate.
Hello, it's Blaine.
Blaine, what's up, man? It's Austin.
And Cam.
We need a favor.
They're going to need a big fly, something bright and flashy, since the monster only has one eye. Something strong to withstand the monster's razor-sharp fangs. They say to catch a monster, you need a monster. And that's exactly what they got.
A fire-breathing, stinky, snake-like creature spewing poison and venom.
Eyes were bulbous and near the top of his head. Huge, yeah, it looked like Nessie.
As our boys head towards the belly of the beast, their fate awaits in the murky depths of the river's edge. Austin and Cam have never faced a foe like this.
What do they need? I'd say, like, pack a gun, yeah. My name is Paul. I've been a fly fishing guide in Idaho for more than a decade. And there was like a log in the water and it moved and I got to inspect it. And it was a fish like none I've seen. It was more like a catfish, like a smooth skin. Ornamental fins, like not functional for something in fast water. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of things that people see. This one was very real and sighted by me and others multiple times.
Austin and Cam head to the town's fishing derby to talk to some locals about their experiences with the infamous monster.
I don't know who to walk up to. Hey, man.
Cameron, nice to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you. Austin.
Austin, nice to meet
Great to meet you.
Do you believe in the Swan Valley Monster?
you. I cross paths with him every now and then. See that tail slither off through there. I think you better have one of those 12-weight rods.
Yeah. You got any run-ins with it?
Not since 2008, but he'll hit the ground usually around this time, probably next warm snap. He'll be out and around. There's just a lot of dogs in the area that were disappearing. It was actually in the paper to keep your dogs out because spring's coming. So is the Swan Valley Monster.
Yeah, man. I think, like I said, people are afraid of the unknown and the known. If they've seen it, they're scared shitless to talk about it.
I don't know if I want to talk about the Swan Valley Monster. It's a dangerous thing you're doing. That's why I asked you if you researched it or not. Because you get your fucking teeth on that thing.
I'm learning a lot.
Happy with their newfound knowledge, Austin and Cam head off.
Swan Valley Monster, here we come. It eats dogs, it eats hogs, it eats my neighbor John.
Austin, stop the car. I think I see it. Right there. What is that?
Brother, that's a stick.
Oh.
Nighttime calls are kind of spooky on the evenings for the fact that you see eyes in the distance and you hear sounds in the distance.
I spend a lot of time like sitting down by the river in the summer, late at night when it's dark, and you hear a loud sound in the water, and I have my feet hanging in the water a lot off the dock, and you kind of wonder like, oh, I wonder what that was.
There was tracks going across, but in the deep snow you can't really tell what the tracks are. but they were wide spans. With the thermal hot springs that we have in these regions, you have microorganisms that only live in hot water. The evolution of man shows there's missing links, and to have things come out of water and live on land is not a surprise.
The whole Snake River Valley exists because of the Yellowstone supervolcano. In my memory, in the fossil record, nothing like what I saw exists either, which makes it stranger.
You gotta be damn close. Come on. I know it.
Hot on the monster's trail, Austin and Cam decide they need to be closer to the river's edge if they are to have any luck.
That's what we need.
Been all over the world. I've caught lots of crazy fish from, 7, 8 foot long arapaima in Guyana, golden mahseer in Bhutan, tigerfish in Tanzania. The South Fork is a big river, so we have a ton of snow here. We get a lot of runoff, and that carves big channels, creates these big deep holes and these big swirls. So there are parts of the river that you really can never access with a flat rod. And that always kind of creates the opportunity to see some weird big stuff. If there's a monster out there, we're the guys that are gonna find this thing, catch it.
What's up, brother? What's up, man? How are you?
See you.
Good to
Oliver,
see you.
good to see you.
Long
Yeah,
time.
bud. Yeah, buddy.
So you find this thing?
Slay
I
the
think
beast.
so, man. We've been asking a bunch of people and trying out a bunch of spots.
You can cast that thing?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
We're try it.
Oh, we'll try, yeah.
Come on, let's put that away, let's go.
All right.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
The crew sets out to catch the beast once and for all. They float along the river to try prime spots where the monster has been sighted by locals. They cast and cast, but so far no luck. In a desperate attempt to lure the monster in, Austin and Cam christen the fly with beer.
Dude, awesome.
Oh man. I thought that was it.
Sorry, bud. False alarm.
It's been a long day, and with nothing to show for it, morale is at an all-time low. So they cast, and they cast, and sit, and get stuck in some shit. But still, no monster. Just when all hope is lost.
Seen a big bunch of big swirls in here, bud.
Yeah, this could be it, brother.
Up here, I seen a big hole. Something big moved in there. Dude, Austin, you see that right there?
Is that a snout sticking out of the water?
Cast?
Damn, I'm on! I'm tight! He's got it! This one Cam! Yeah, boy.
Come on, let's get in the boat, we gotta go.
Keep cranking! Go!
Yeah, boy.
We're gonna be in the history books, bro!
back upstream, boys! No, he's not. He's going back downstream. Pretty sure Blaine only tied one of those flies.
You know, jury's still out. Like with many things, I'm not arrogant enough to believe that I know. My daughter and I, we imagine her as a snake with wings, and my 5-year-old thinks that's pretty cool.
Our river monsters, good, absolutely they're good for business. Nothing gets people riled up like the lure, you know. I had 2 boats, and it was in between the boats, and both the guys staring at it.
Personally, I believe in a lot of things. Biggest thing is enjoying my beauty of the outdoors, and if I have to share it with a monster that's the Swan Valley Monster or the Snake River Monster, I'm okay with it.
Legends have a funny way of leaving you with more questions than answers. But sometimes, the one that got away was meant to get away.
If it was fake, how in the world would Howler have a picture of it put on a t-shirt?